Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. The COVID-19 pandemic has made it hard for us to connect, and it's made it even more difficult for people in at-risk groups such as those over the age of 60. That's where the United Way of the Ozarks virtual Give 5 civic matchmaking program comes in. President and CEO Greg Burris joins us now to tell us more about what this new program offers. Greg, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you, Sarah, for having me.
So, Greg, how did this program come about?
Well, it actually started a few years ago, back when I was still with the city, when I was city manager. And when I retired from the city and went to United Way of the Ozarks, the program kind of followed me. And we've continued to offer classes through United Way of the Ozarks. And we are getting ready to offer our 14th class.
And I understand this year is going to be different than years past.
Yeah, it will be. We hosted our first online version of Give 5, actually last fall, class 13. Went extremely well. And so we're offering in 2021 3 virtual classes, all online. And then we're hoping that by the fall of 2021, we'll be able to go back to offering in-person classes. And we have 2 of those planned for the fall. So we've got 5 classes in 2021.
So the Give 5 program aims to not only provide some social interaction, but it also banks on the wisdom and time that retirees have, right?
Right. I'm constantly amazed at the experiences, the skills, the expertise that retirees have in our community. And it really should probably be no surprise. These are people who have been in a variety of positions throughout the community. They learn as much from each other as they do from the program itself. And I learn tons from them every time we host a class. But these are extremely talented people with a lot to give.
So how many participants have graduated from the program so far?
I would say, well, easily over 200. And you know, in the online classes, we're trying to limit the size of those online classes to probably maybe 15, maybe a little bit more. We want to cap it there because we don't want it to be unwieldy. And online, we want to make sure that people get a chance to get to know each other and kind of have a little more of a personal experience through the class.
So the Give 5 program is online this time. Are you offering any help for people that may not be as tech savvy so they can get involved?
Sure. We have a partnership with Springfield Greene County Libraries. And so if somebody doesn't have a laptop or doesn't have good internet connectivity or just needs some technical help, we can direct them and connect them with the library system. And they'll actually provide a room with a laptop and connectivity so that they can participate that way.
So it really helps everybody get involved. What kind of time commitment does this program require?
Not a lot. It's 4 program days when we're doing it online. The program days are February 10th, 11th, 17th, and 18th for this next class. Starts at 8:30 in the morning and goes until 11 o'clock in the morning. So 2.5 hours for those 4 days. And then we have a graduation a couple weeks later where the mayor comes in and does the commencement speech, and we have a great time. So it's not a large commitment, but I think people will find it very valuable. And no matter whether they've lived in Springfield their entire lives or they're new to Springfield, you'll learn a lot about your community.
So you mentioned that this is a free program. When is the deadline to apply?
Well, we'd like to have people apply by about February 7th at the latest because we have a class starting February 10th. So we'll do our best to accommodate anybody who applies up through February 7th. And it is free thanks to the generous support of the Greene County Senior Board and our sponsor, our presenting sponsor, United Healthcare, and a bunch of local sponsors. Those all cover the cost of the program so that it's free to participants, which we think is great.
So the Give 5 program is not the only program that the United Way has coming up. The United Way is also establishing the United Academy for Inclusion and Belonging. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Right, that actually came from our partner agencies. We support 22 nonprofit partners in our community, and that's who we work with as the United Way. And they came to us and said, you know, we'd really like to participate in some equity and racism and inclusion classes, but they can be expensive. And so we went out working with our partner community partnership of the Ozarks and got a grant. We got a grant from Community Foundation of the Ozarks, which will allow us to extend this offer to our 22 nonprofit partners. 300 of our staff and board members, along with Springfield police officers, will be going through the class in January through March. First class starts tomorrow. It's only open to the 22 partner agencies and their staff and board. But if this is successful, and we think it will be, because it is a first of its kind in the country, as far as we know. Then we'll probably do this again later for other groups in our community.
That's amazing. And you said it was the first of its kind in the country?
As far as we know, we've looked around at other communities. In fact, we presented what we're doing to United Way Worldwide earlier this week, and they were amazed by it. And they've actually reached out to Missouri State University, who is providing the content for the class. And Dr. Juan Meraz is talking with some folks at United Way Worldwide. So we don't know what's going to happen to this. It could go national for all we know, but this is the first of its kind, and we're very proud of it.
Definitely. So, Greg, where can people go for more information on the Give 5 program, or this new academy? Where can they go?
They can go to the United Way website, which is uwozarks.org. And for the Give 5 specifically, you can get there from the United Way website, or you can go to sgfgive5.org. And there you can find an application. And I would encourage people that if you're interested in Class 14, which starts February 10th, to apply soon, because we're already getting applications rolling in.
Definitely a lot of exciting stuff happening over there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah.
Stick around. We'll have more Ozarks Tonight coming up after the break.